All right, Peanut Gallery, the floor is yours.
All right. You didn't say take it away. You always say that.
Take it away.
So Bill Mercer died. He was an announcer for WCCW.
That's cool. Well, not him dying.
That's not him. Yeah, he was 99, so he lived pretty long.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's crazy. Good on him. I guess.
He was. Yeah, he just turned 99, so it's like, all right, just 1 year shy.
That's crazy.
1 year shy of 100. All right, moving on. We did talk about this, but it wasn't just Gail Kim who was fired. It was Ariel Schrenner, Rob Klingen, and Michael Shruchenko. So, yeah, Schrenner was the one who oversaw TNA's creative direction, and then, we all know that the Hunter Johnston, also known as Delirious, took that position.
Yep.
Tommy Dreamer is set to lead talent relations, and he's also a part of the creative team. This, I think, is just part of the restructuring within Anthem itself.
That's true. They've been doing a lot of that.
They've been doing a lot of that because remember they got rid of their president a few times. It was not just Scott D'Amore, but a new person, Carlos Silva, he just came on.
If I'm not mistaken, Carlos Silva was the president of Anthem in its entirety.
I don't know that off the top of my head. But anyways, one of TNA's signings was Maggie Lee, who was independent wrestling standout, and she signed a contract.
I've never heard of her.
She was trained by Seth Rollins and Merrick Brave at the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, she was signed to a contract. So
neat. I'll probably check her out.
Oh yeah. So we did talk about what the actual announcement was, and a lot of people were speculating about some sort of WWE connection. That was the biggest thing going, but obviously
I read the spoilers before the show. Well, the spoilers were there, and I saw that one of the things in the title was a new championship. So I'm like, okay.
Yep. So Ryan Nemeth elaborated on the incident that happened between him and his lawsuit with CM Punk, Tony Khan, and All Elite Wrestling. He was essentially what was being said was this whole silencing thing is just him being bullied by a billionaire.
He is. Yeah. He is 100% being bullied by the billionaire for the silence. And it's like, if you were not worried about it, why would you have to silence him?
He had also said that he previously given AEW and Khan opportunity to review the lawsuit before filing, but he was not afforded the same courtesy, so he couldn't see the lawsuit before or anything related to it, like the motion to move it out of court. He wasn't given the opportunity to kind of review it before it was filed. So it's kind of out of nowhere.
I don't think that's entirely like a thing that you have to do.
No, you don't have to do it, but he gave AEW and Tony Khan the courtesy before he filed, and he wasn't given the same opportunity.
Yeah, so apparently he's been ghosted. But when you're in a lawsuit, you're not supposed to talk to the other people unless it's through the attorney. Yeah.
So here's Mina Shirakawa making poor choices.
Now, has she signed with AEW proper?
Yes, she has.
Okay. I know Kevin Knight did. Another idiot who made a choice.
I know. A lot of idiots signing over their souls to AEW. And speaking of idiots in AEW, this idiot got married to another idiot. So they're all just idiot couples everywhere. But congratulations to Ricochet and Samantha Irvin.
Yeah, Samantha Irvin is also not entirely that great on social media at all. Both of them are terrible on social media. I don't know why they think just doing this is a good idea.
No.
But yeah, congratulations.
Rob Van Dam, we talked about RVD and his preference for WWE over AEW.
He worked for both of them, guys.
Yeah, he did.
He worked for both of them.
Yep, he did. He didn't work for AEW as much, but he did actually. I think he was under contract for a little bit, or maybe he was not per.
It was a per appearance basis. He didn't sign with the company proper.
Yeah,
he had a couple of matches.
Yeah, just when you thought that WrestleMania and WWE couldn't give you any more shit to do, they announced WrestleMania After Dark, and they're just musical performances and celebrity appearances. It's like a nightclub thing at the Fontainebleau. So Thursday is the welcome dinner and launch party. It's going to have appearances by Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio, performances by Valentino Khan and DJ Irie. Friday is going to have Yeah, Friday is going to have the Hall of Fame after party. It's going to have appearances by Braun Breaker and Liv Morgan, performances by Metro Boomin and DJ Irie.
Never heard of these people in my entire life.
The WrestleMania After Dark on Saturday is going to have appearances by Jay and Jimmy, with performances by Machine Gun Kelly and DJ Irie. And then the WrestleMania After Dark on Sunday is called Gronk Beach, because it is going to be hosted by Rob Gronkowski, appearances by Damian Priest and Tiffany Stratton, and then performances by Flo Rida, Valentino Khan, and DJ Irie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on.
There was a lot of shit going on. This is just WWE,
and these are like really late night. It's like 10:30. They start at 10:30 and they go until 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah, you guys better get your naps in beforehand, because you're gonna have long nights.
There's gonna be a lot to do.
You know, Peanut Gallery and I will.
So a couple of things here. Orlando has been seeking an $18 million grant for hosting WWE and UFC events. They're looking at a UFC pay-per-view in 2027 at the Kia Center, Royal Rumble at Camping World Stadium in 2028, a 2026 Survivor Series or Saturday night's main event at the Kia Center, and then a 2-night WrestleMania at Camping World Stadium, probably in 2031.
God.
So they're looking for $18 million to help.
You see, that's how
business works. You get cities will bid to host you. You don't have to pay for the arena.
Right. I mean, there are other costs there, right, obviously.
So I don't know if you saw on Friday Night SmackDown, and that's another piece of news from the previous one. But Mark Shannock is the new ring announcer, and he is performing under the name Mark Nash.
I thought he was fine. People gave him a lot of criticism. He was fine.
Yeah, he was.
He worked with the NHL before.
Yeah, he did. So he's got a lot of announcing experience. He'll be okay. Right. And then finally, we do have Ken Shamrock, who has been discussed as being a potential Hall of Fame inductee. It would kind of make sense because Las Vegas, UFC.
Also, Ken Shamrock was the special guest referee in the Stone Cold Steve Austin Bret Hart match at WrestleMania 13, and that's going in the Hall of Fame.
And then also another potential Hall of Fame inductee, Kamala, was given a Legend contract.
Yes.
Posthumously.
Right.
So that just means that essentially, like, he'll probably get like special royalties and stuff like that for like merchandise.
Well, yeah.
And, you know, that sort of thing. That's pretty much all it is. So it's like the family will get like this trust fund essentially.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. But that's, and then Evolution.
Yeah, you have a couple of more here. Don't jump the gun there.
I'm sorry. Evolution is going to be coming back. It is tentatively scheduled for Saturday, the 5th of July at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut. So
cool.
They are bringing that back, allegedly. And Nick Khan did say recently that he is looking into doing a major event of some sort, WWE related, in India.
Yep, I did hear that. The India market has been really a cornerstone for a lot of companies, but for some reason, India just logistically is a nightmare.
Yeah.
TNA had a really early one, Ring Ka King.
Yep.
And that was awesome, but it's a very strange juxtaposition.
It is a strange market to get into,
but it's so popular.
It is.
I mean, India alone, I think, what is it, the third most populated?
No, it is the most populated country in the world.
I thought it was the third.
No,
I thought China was above.
Oh no, China just went down to number 2.
Are you sure you're not thinking of like people per capita?
No,
because India definitely has that.
Just India has the most people in the world.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are really going to start pushing that. I think UFC's teasing stuff over there too.
Yeah. So it would obviously be some sort of co-promotion thing that they would do. And that's the benefit of having a partnership like what WWE and UFC have.
Yep. And I could see it. I don't be surprised if you see this at least by the end of the year that they're doing something.
That they would be announcing something. They're not going to do it necessarily, but they would announce something for sure.
Yep.
So that's all I've got.
Okay, great. So when we come back, we have a very interesting topic.
Yes. And it's also our match.
Yes.